I hope you're well. So just a quick intro. These are the readings for July for 2022. And just to say that if anybody wants to get a reading, all my details are in the description box below. So you can contact me. You can go to the website and it's got everything that you need to do to book there. All right, lots of love. Have a good month. Bye, everyone. Okay, so this is the fire signs for July 2022, and that could be a moon, an ascendant, a sun. It could be someone with just a lot of Leo going on in their chart. So you probably want to always have a look at your chart and see what that's all about. Let's have a look for Leo. All right, so they're showing me the Page of Wands in this case. And that is about being guided, doing what you're guided to do. And then I've got this really strong energy of the past being firmly put to bed. So the Page of Wands also is forward moving, you know, and it's about how it feels is like your past has been put to bed. It looks like if you're standing on the edge of a precipice, like a gully or a rift in and a load of, you know, like you're walking along, what do they call them, like the Grand Canyon, and you're on one side and your past is looking back over this canyon, like there's a distinct separation between where you've come from and who you've been and where you're now going to. So brand new journey, they're saying. That just turned into the Fool just then in my head, that Page of Wands just turned into the Fool. So it's a brand new journey from here on out. It's really good, I have to say. It feels like really good energy moving forward, like you've let go of a lot of what could be bothering you, you know, because that's what we let go of. We let go of the things that make us feel like bad, and we move forward feeling better. So it's always about how you're feeling in terms of these energetic shifts and letting go of things. It's a feeling thing, right? So what's coming next then, I suppose? Two of Pentacles, two people. This card is minor, right? So, and it's always slightly out of balance, but it does indicate two people. It's got a rainbow there in the card, which is kind of like when you're feeling good, it's coming along when you're feeling really good. So it's just maybe a little bit more feeling good needs to be put in the bank, but definitely it feels like you're out of the woods and you're on a brand new journey into finding more of that feeling good. Let's get another one out. Fear. So I've got fear coming up. Well, it's always about fear coming up, and it's just about moving through fear, and it's about just getting a what do they say? Getting a handle on the fear, you know, managing the fear. How do you manage fear? Well, you just acknowledge it's fear. Just whatever it is that's showing up for you in the physical. If you don't like the look of it, it's coming from fear. Maybe not your fear, because you're in twin flame connection, so it can be the other person's fear. That's why you've got the two pentacles, right, and out of balance. So maybe you're not in fear moving forward, but this person is still in fear. So you're going to get their fear coming up now. So, that's what it is, right? So it's like you're out of your fear. You've crossed over this rainbow as well, signifying like a bridge. You've come over this canyon or this gully or whatever. And now what you're going to be dealing with is their fear. So it could be just for this month or it could be ongoing. Let's see. Transforming, death card. Transforming fear is what you've got here, and this is about transforming fear of the one that you're connected to. So that is coming in for you. And let's get another one out. Oh, look, strength. You've got the strength card as well. So that's what you need to find, strength inside of yourself. You know, honestly, moods come and go, right? Moods are an emotional thing. So you can be in a bad mood and then you can be in a good mood. You can be in a sad mood and a happy mood, and it's all very transitory. And it all just comes along in like waves. It's not enough, nothing is stable. You can never say, I'm going to feel good 100% of the time, because all you do is put yourself into resistance, and then that's the not feeling good, because you're like, well, now I'm not feeling good. And I told myself I was going to be feeling good all the time. Or, it's just like the transformation of fear is about rolling with the punches, basically, the strength of that, and it's about always getting back up again when you've been knocked down and just getting on with whatever it is that sometimes it's just things in the daily environment that the fear comes through that's going to get you down. Maybe you have a day of rain, or maybe, and you can't go out and do the things you want to do, or maybe, like I said, you've got your laundry out and the birds poo on it. I'm dealing with a lot of fear poo at the moment. It's something like that. So it's just the little things in the daily environment, but it's how you transform fear. So it's just like, okay, that's just happened. Let's just deal with that, get on with this. It's a bit like having a baby. And, babies are going to be needed to be catered for when they're awake continually, right? And you don't get annoyed and angry with your baby because your baby is crying or wanting to be fed and all this kind of stuff. So it's just like treat your process a bit like that, because it's kind of like, it's like having something going on that has got a life of its own, basically. So strength over fear is what we've got there for you, because the fear that's coming through is coming from your connected one connection there in the strength. So it's just like, and if you like, it's like they say the twin flame is the inner child inside of yourself as well. So you've got to allow yourself to go in and out of these emotions, and some of them are very childlike emotions, like tantrumy, and that's just to be expected, because that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone else inside you that's your own inner child, and it's just be kind to yourself, be strong, be kind, know what's going on, see it from that broader perspective. Page of Pentacles, and the form shows up from that, right? And eventually form is going to show up brand new, number one. Something different coming along, that person coming along from this process that you're going through. So that's for the Leo. And who's next? I think it's Sagittarius. Yes, Sagittarius. Let's see what they have to say. A game. It's like a game of tennis, something like batting something back and forth. Could be communication going back and forth that we're looking at. Right. You're very clever, Sagittarius. You're a very good communicator. You're very sharp, and you're very wily. You are the PR of the zodiac. So you're really good at public relations. So that does mean at times you are good at deflection, and like saying what's needed to be said to avoid things, because you're very good at manipulating situations with vocabulary. I'm not being nasty, it's just the fact of it. And it's you do make a good PR if you want to go into that as a career. So, or a lawyer even, or a politician, that kind of stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just where it is, isn't it? So, but what I'm feeling is this month it feels like you've got to let your guard down. Let's have a look. Love, Page of Cups. So we've got new love coming along. This is like moving along slowly. New love. Let's get another one out. Knight of Wands, the energy of that, moving along again. Some more movement, the movement of love. So this has got nothing to do with like deflection, has it? There's got to be like an openness and a willingness to indulge, because love is about letting go. It's a fluidity. It's not a resistant thing. It's like a opening up and a letting go and an allowing thing, and dropping your guard. That's what love is all about. It's about letting your guard down. So this feels like a month maybe you're about to let your guard down. Maybe this is not like intrinsic to your nature, which it isn't really with Sagittarius, that you would do that. You're fire. You like to keep your guard up. You like to keep things moving along, but you like to keep them in an orderly manner and marching along in the right, like soldiers on the march almost, with all that fire. But this is about opening up. So it's about stopping, like widening your perspective, looking out to the sides of things, letting things in. Let's have a look here. Oh, look. Eight of Pentacles, which is connection in the physical. Again, the infinity, connection in the physical. So whatever's coming along in your physical environment, just open up to it and let your guard down a bit. You could choose to be the person this month that says, I don't know. Right? Instead of like having an answer to something because you think it's going to make it easier if you have an answer, because what that might do is cut off possibilities. You see, and you don't want to be cutting off any possibilities in terms of love. Now, it's twin flame process. It could also be, let's just get another one. Oh, look, wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. So the masculine energy inside of yourself, the person that you're connected to, they're inside of you at all times. So the conversations that you have in your head, for example, are with that person. So even there can be resistance in the way that you talk to yourself. So if you're having a dialogue inside your head that's about where you're not having where you're having a really strong opinion and you're not letting anything be different. So it can even be about that. So it's just like let your guard down inside yourself maybe, because what's going to come along in the physical, this wounded warrior, this wounded masculine, you have to let them in. So there has to be a flexibility and a fluidity in how you deal with things. It has to be more open. There is so much possibility that comes from just the words "let's wait and see," or let's see how it goes, without having to have things pinned down or narrowed down or boxed off because you think that if you get that done first, it's going to be better in the long term. Because actually, you might change your mind tomorrow. We're all fluid beings, You might want tomorrow what you didn't want today, so that don't box yourself off and don't box other people off. And just sometimes it's just better to just leave it open. Openness of love, what's coming along energetically, so that's in the vibration. It comes, and then coming into the physical is wounded masculine. What does wounded masculine needs? It just needs those words of like acceptance. Let's see how it goes. It could be someone actually comes into your physical environment and that is the one that you've been waiting for. And the first words out of your mouth, well, they're like, can I be back in your life? Can we do this again? Can we start again? And you're like, well, yeah, let's just see where it goes. And that's like the most beautiful open thing you can say, right? Not holding anyone accountable for anything, just saying, let's just take it a day at a time, right? And that is exactly Page of Cups, small steps in love, a day at a time or a moment at a time. You've got to stay in the present moment, not rush ahead, not look at the past, and just, let things flow. Love is flow. I'll get one more out. Power. 9 of Pentacles. So that's the power of being in the moment, right? Connected to higher self. Higher self is like anything goes. Because higher self will teach you on this journey as well, with the about turns that go on in your life. One minute you think you're going one way, one step forward this way, and suddenly they're like, nope, about turn, you're going over there now. This is going to happen now. All part of your process, but it's about fluidity in the moment. It's about adaptability in the moment. Okay, this is happening in now. That's fine. I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to get aggressive. I'm not going to get worried. I'm not going to get stressed. Let's see where it goes. And that energy of let's see where it goes is the energy that you have to be in for the physical manifestation of the twin flame connection to materialize. You have to be in that accepting energy. That has to be you. So that is the power in the physical environment, to be of that. Because it means you're adaptable to anything. Always, forever, continually. Ad infinitum. Which I think it means it is what it is in Latin. I just know they say it to me sometimes. Right. Ad infinitum, yeah. As it is what it is, basically. It's ongoing. Right, so the next one we've got is Aries. Aries. Right, so it's showing me your mirror image, except the two mirror images are different. So you're looking down at a river or a stream. You're not looking down, but you're standing at the edge of a river or a stream, and there's a reflection that's you looking back at you. It's looking right back at you, and it's still and it's stagnant. And there's something that you need to find, because you're not looking at this. image of yourself looking back at you, you're looking along the bank. So I've just taken from this that it means there's something inside of yourself you need to look at this month. So maybe there's something crying out to be made aware of. Now, your twin flame also exists inside of yourself. So it could be there's something trying to come through that connection, through how you feel, that is going to be an acknowledgement of where love exists, or how love is going to appear for you, or what is the thing that's going on right now in terms of that connection. Let's get a card out. The Devil, so drawing close and drawing to you through vibration. So that's the vibrational connection. So it is your twin inside of yourself. There's something here that's crying out to be noticed, and that you're not looking at it. Let's get another one out. Maybe it's something that's going on in your life. You know, maybe you've got a situation going on in your life and you're not understanding this situation is in your life because of the connection that you have. So everything, I know we say it all the time, but everything in your life manifests as is part of this connection that you have that's inside of you. So maybe it's just that you need to acknowledge, okay, I'm going through this because this is representative of the connection that I'm having. You know, there's a lot of things that go on, and there's some of them that are really kind of irrelevant. For example, you might be guided to grow your hair really long, and you might be like, why am I doing this? I don't like having long hair, but your twin likes long hair on you. So there could be that, which is a bit infantile of an example, but just everything is about this connection. So, and then you find yourself growing your hair long, and you're still like, I really hate having long hair, but here I am growing my hair long. It's like, just understand that's why. Maybe that could be something as simple as that. It could be something even bigger, like you're guided to move from one location to another and you've got no idea why you feel like you need to be in this new location, but all you know is that you really, really need to be there, and you have to be there, and it all seems to be easily flowing towards you moving to that location. Well, that's because that's your going to be the location perhaps where you reunite, or actually it could be the one before you reunite. We don't know until you got there and you're going through whatever you go through there, but everything is guided, so just follow the flow. Let's get another one out. Ending energetically, 10 of Wands, so that's everything coming to an end. So the connection basically manifests into the physical when the energetic connection is taken care of. What the energetic connection takes care of, what it takes care of is your point of attraction and your twin's point of attraction, and that means what that takes care of is your ultimate feeling good and their ultimate feeling good, and then you come together for more feeling good. Right? But you won't have that togetherness of feeling good until you've completed the inevitability of your own feeling good and then their feeling good, which comes after that. So in order, the Trinity, you're feeling good, they're feeling good, you're both feeling good together is what it's all about. So whatever it is you're guided to do or go to or wear or do your hair or anything, right, it's all about ultimate feeling good. So if it's the thing about the long hair or something similar, it's in fact about their feeling good, right? It's about when you come together and the feeling good of being together, the long hair is required. So little things like that. So maybe you're just not seeing where that's coming from, or you're not understanding why something like that is going on. Oh, look, 10 of Wands as well. It's very much like long hair, in fact. Got that hair on his, well, he's got hair on his back. I'm not sure how I feel about that from an egoic perspective, but but anyway, looks like hair. Let's get another out. Infinite possibilities you see in the 10 of Wands. It's expansion, possibilities. It's like trial and error. It's trying things on. It could be you're going to a shop and you're trying on clothes that you never thought you'd wear, and you buy a whole new wardrobe and it's completely different to a way that you've ever looked before. And it's like you're getting yourself ready. You are unaware from an egoic perspective, but your vibration, because it's all vibrational, is absolutely clear that you're getting yourself ready for when you're going to meet this person and be with this person and what you're going to wear then, right? 3 of Wands on the horizon. What's on the horizon is in the vibrations. You don't know it's there because you can't see it till it manifests, but it is there, and they get you ready for it to be there in the physical. So all that stuff. So like, I don't feel it's like anything really huge. Aries, I feel it's just like maybe you've got a bit of confusion going on maybe like a frown on the forehead, like a little bit, it feels like you may be pootling around in the house. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this now? I like things perfectly well the way they are, and now I'm changing it all around again. Well, it's because you're getting yourself ready, you're getting your house ready, etc. And timing, Wheel of Fortune. So it's coming along, right? It's nearly time. So you will be getting ready. And you'll be like, it's almost like you get up in the morning and it's a bit like sleepwalking, this process. It's like you get up in the morning and you've got this egoic mind going, I don't want to do that. I'm never going to do that. I don't even like that. I don't want that. And then you're walking straight out the door, down the road, buying the thing that you're just talking about you don't like, bringing it home and like, oh, here I am with it. And, and everything changes because it's like you're going against the ego and shutting off to love and you're opening up to love. So you're bringing home what you love, basically. Bringing home the bacon, they just said. So bacon is very good for you. Right, so that's it for the fire signs. Back with the next one. Lots of love. See you next time.